Alright, this is for the zombie genocider route to take to kill the zombies. I posted some pictures on the route to do it, but I understand it's easier just to see a video. The video is faster, so I'm just going to go through the route that I did of how to kill the 50 zombies, and then I'll give you a little bit of notes on the way. So I have to do this on my camcorder, just to kind of save myself some time instead of going through all the editing and capture cards and all that bullshit. And my tripod thing here is missing the button, so just kind of bear with me on the view. It's kind of, I know it's not going to be 100% quality, but you'll still get the idea of the route and where to go and everything. It's, you know what I mean? So this is right after the intro. After a few minutes into the game, you end up in the security room. So Otis gives you the transceiver and the map. And again, what we're going for right now is we're going for the 53,000 kills that you need. Of course, I'm not going to do the whole thing because I've already done it, but I'm going to show the route of what I did and how to save and stuff like that. Save your progress.
Hey, anybody around?
So of course, regular game, you would probably save these guys during regular game, but we're not doing that. So I like to pick up a baseball bat because they're pretty good in the game. Overall, they're a good weapon. So right now we're headed to the tunnels because that's where we're going to be doing most of our killing. Well, probably all of our killing, really. Now notice another tip here. If you're a higher level, whenever you jump down, do a smash like that. Because when you do that smash, you won't lose any health. That's one of your skill moves you can use, is you jump down and it's like a knee drop. And then your guy don't fumble and fall and stuff. I didn't really learn that till later on in the game. But that's a good move to do when you jump off of a high. Because you're going to jump off of that level a lot, you know, leaving the warehouse. So that's good to do through the game. So if you want, I'm not sure if it's this magazine room or the one ahead, but there's a magazine for either the skateboarding or baseball bat to bump it up one. You could get those if you want. It's not really that needed. But we're going to run up here. And we don't really need this handgun because we're ignoring the storyline right now. We're just going for the 50,000 kills. Grab 2 or 3 skateboards just to make things faster, depending on how many item slots you have open. And then just grab a lot of health. I probably don't need 3 bats, so I could drop one of those and get another health. So, right now we're going to head towards the tunnels so we could start killing some zombies. And try to avoid hitting the zombies because every time you do, it knocks your skateboard thing down a little and then it'll eventually break. But skateboards are great in this game to travel faster, to get to survivors faster, to finish cases faster, all that. So we're just going straight through the park. And this is actually kind of easy to miss. There's a tunnel down here. I think on my first playthrough I didn't even notice this tunnel. It's not really a tunnel, it's an alleyway that leads to the tunnel. So we're going to go down here. Now, first thing we're going to do is hop into this car. And then go into the tunnel. This is going to get kind of loud, so I'll turn the volume down a little. First thing you want to do is you want to make a left. And just keep driving straight. and then come up here. There's a group of zombies up here. Now this is where you're going to get all of your kills at, really. And you just keep going past, squashing them, and when you go in reverse and spin around, it really takes them out really easily. And you keep doing this until your car basically breaks down. Now drive down here a little bit, because you can usually hit one of those propane tanks, and it'll blow up a lot of zombies, and then it'll start to respawn the zombies up here. But you don't want to go too far down here, because if your car breaks down, then you're going to have to walk through a lot of zombies, and it's going to take a lot of health. Now you see my car's already smoking. Now just to save the video sometime, let's just say my car broke down right now. So you would get out of it and jump in this van here. Now the van is very slow. It's hard to reverse and stuff. So that's why I don't really mainly use the van for killing. So here's a route that I did. You start going down straight. Now notice to the right, this is the tunnel we came into to my right. We're going to pass that up. The first left turn you see, go left. And I'll show you on your map. So far this is the progress. We came in there, we came left, we went up there. This is where we killed all the zombies at. We grabbed the van, came back down. Now we're headed this way. And the first thing you're going to want to do is stop down here, because this is where the maintenance tunnel key is. So your first run, you're going to want to get that key. And that key is going to be to save your progress later on. So this is the first run that you do. First car run that you do, you're going to want to get this key, and I'll show you why. And I'll show you where, etc. So then you make a right here down this dead-end path. Go in this room. You can close the door if you want so no zombies come in. And the key should be right here. It's the maintenance tunnel key. Now that'll unlock all the doors to get in this tunnel from the mall. And I'll show you again on the map where we're at. We're right there in the middle. Now, where we're trying to go right now is we'll get back in that van, we'll drive up here, drive here, drive here, we'll drive down here. This is the save point is going to be there, and another car is going to be right there. Now, I got to give some credit to a lot of the old Xbox videos. This game was on, Xbox years ago. And I had a lot of help from looking at a lot of miscellaneous videos. And then through looking at those videos, kind of just figured out my own route, by combining other videos together. So we're going to make a right here. Make another right. Make a left. And then we keep going straight to the dead end. And here's where the other car is. So now that we have the tunnel key, if you want to save your progress at any point, because I actually did get a blue screen of death on this game once while I was playing, so that kind of makes me a little nervous. Going for 50,000 kills, you don't want to lose, 20,000 kills or whatever. So every once in a while, you're going to want to save every 1,000 kills. So we go up this elevator. And the key that you grabbed opens up this door to put you into Paradise Mall. This is basically where we started. So here's the bathrooms. You can go in here, and this is where you could save. Now, if you ran out of juice, or skateboards, or bats at any time, you can simply go over here, up the stairs, and you got the food court is right there, and the sports store is right here. So you can grab another bat, another skateboard, and some more juice if you ever need it. So everything is right here. That's why I choose this path that I have marked down. So we're going to go back in tunnels, and again, I'll show you the route. I'll go through the whole route again if you're not saving, you know what I mean? Kind of hard to explain. But I'll make it very thorough. So that's what you want to do your first time. So now you got the key, you know where to save, you know. We're going to grab this car, and we're going to go back to where we first started. So we go straight. I'll show you on the map real quick. We were just where that little guy is running. Right, we were just right there. That's where we saved. And we're going to go back to over here. So it's basically a straight shot, kind of. And on the way back, you know, kill as many zombies as you can. If your car starts smoking too much, then, you know, kind of be a little bit cautious, because you don't want to be stuck using your skateboard running through these guys, you know what I'm saying? And then we'll make a left here to go back outside. Now, when I come back outside here, if the car still has a lot of hits left on it, I'll just plow through these zombies here, because it's few kind of easy, quick kills. And I'll just mow some of these guys down real quick. As you can see, I almost got 1,000 kills, and I'm barely even trying. So, compared to Dead Rising 2, this actually goes by pretty quick. You should have, by the time you're done, you should have roughly 34 to 36 hours left in the game. So don't worry too much about not being able to get this achievement. You might have a little bit of anxiety thinking, oh man, am I going to run out of time? The only thing you're going to do is you're going to lose the case files, but we're not going for the case files anyways. So as you can see, it says backup for Brad in the corner. That's going to expire out. And I'll explain more about that after I do the route. So we're starting again in a new car. Go back in the tunnel. Now this is without this saving. We already got the key and everything, so it's basically almost the same route. We go back up to that van. Which is up here. Annihilate these zombies. Get a lot of kills. As you can see, I'm already at 1,000, so it does go pretty fast, like I said. Just for the sake of time on the video, we're going to get into the van, then I'm going to show you the route again. What we're doing now is we're going to be killing zombies with the van, going over to get the other car. So right now we're trying to kill, the van lasts a little bit longer, so we're killing zombies as we go to get the car. Notice we passed up the key because we already got the key, so we don't need it. So we get out of the van, we get this car, and then we drive back. Sometimes what I'll do is I'll just stop here and nail a couple of zombies because there's a lot of them right here. But I don't want to damage the car too much, but you'll see certain areas that there's more zombies than others. Try to hit those propane tank things because they blow up a lot of zombies. And then we're going to take this car and come right back out. Again, just hurry up, clip a bunch of these people. You can sit here and kill them all until your car explodes if you want. It's whatever works best for you. And now we're going to repeat the process once again. So basically that is the route that you do. And you just keep on repeating this until you get over the 50,000. So we're going back down in the tunnel to the van to the other car, repeat. So once again, here's where I entered. We're going up here to get the van, come back down, come straight across, down, straight across, get the other car. If you feel you need to save, go up those stairs and save. If not, get the car, drive back, and come out the tunnel and get the other car and repeat the process. And that's all you got to basically do. Now, another thing you can actually do as well is once you enter the tunnel here, you can come up, get the van, come up and use your car until it explodes, like I already explained before, and get the van. And actually, you can just keep going back and forth between the entrance and the van. Sometimes that works a little bit better, but I found the load time of coming in and out of the tunnel kind of takes up a lot of time, and it's kind of annoying. That's why I decided to do the long route of going all the way over here and grabbing this car and then coming back, because you don't kill a shitload of zombies going through the middle here, but it does kind of add up. And as you can see, I already have nearly 2,000 kills with barely doing anything. You know what I'm saying? So that's the basic route rundown here. Also, if for some reason you want these zombies to reload in this area and get a couple kills with that van, you could always jump out of the car, go in this room, and then come back out, and it'll reload all the zombies, but your car will be on, but the van will be here. But the van is so slow, that's why I don't really, fuck with it. Now, the backup for Brad thing is your main case file. Now that case file is going to expire because it's going to take you a while to actually do the 50,000 kills. When that case file expires, you're going to have to go back to the security room, which is the room that you start in. It's got the couch and stuff. Now, when you go in there, a message is going to go on the screen saying that you failed all your case files. Now, it'll say return to title screen or keep playing. It has like 3 different messages. I can't remember the exact text. It says you can save and go to the title screen, or you can keep playing. Now, make sure you keep playing. Keep playing the game. Don't exit the game and start a new game. Keep playing the game until the end. You could play the game without playing the main story. And the reason why I'm telling you this is because you need to go to the end and get an actual ending to be able to unlock the blaster gun. So what you're basically doing is after you get to the security room and it says case files expired, you're going to wait till the 72 hours are up, and then it's going to give you an ending. There's like an ending A, B, C, D. I think there's 6 or 7 endings, and then after that you save. So you save after that, and then your next game that you play, the next 72-hour game you play, the Mega Blaster, will be inside the security room. And I'll show you where it is real quick, just in case anybody needs to know. So at this point, you can pretty much stop watching the video unless you want to see where the location of the Mega Blaster thing is. So that's what happens when your car breaks down. You kind of get booted out of it. That's why I say bring a skateboard. because it's easier to go through herds of zombies on the skateboard. See, we got 69 hours left, but by the time you're done with the 50,000 kills, you'll probably have about 30 hours left to kill. So you could do stupid stuff, like you could get the all the food items trophy done, or you could try out all the clothes. You could do all the PP sticker photographs. There's 100 of them. There's a lot of little trophies you can get out of the way to kill time. So let's just say that let's just say the backup for Brad is already expired. When you come in here, this is the time that it would say your case files are expired. When you come in this office, it would say case files expired. Then a screen would pop up and ask you if you want to go back to the title screen. You would say no, you want to continue playing, and you would continue playing. And then after you get the end, after you go all the way through the 72 hours and you get the ending, you would start a new game with your stats and everything. And this is where your Mega Buster, I call it Mega Blaster, but it's Mega Buster. This is where it's at right here. And also a laser sword is another unlock you get. Now the Mega Blaster, it won't respawn in there if it's in your inventory. So if you use this a lot, if 300 ammo is actually a lot for this weapon. I've never went through 300 ammo because it's only good mainly for bosses. But if you need to reload it, drop it out here when you're outside of the vent, and then go back inside and it'll respawn inside of here. As you can see, there's only the blaster is here and the laser sword is not here because it's in my inventory. So if you want it to respawn over there, it has to be, you have to drop it outside. So that's basically it. And then there's plenty of other unlocks you can get that appear over there. But like I said, to get the unlocks, you have to play to the end of the game and get an ending. But the other unlocks are kind of unimportant, really. They just make you look cool. The main thing here is just getting this Mega Blaster thing. Mega Buster, Mega Blaster, or whatever, because that kills the bosses quicker. So I hope that helped people with the route a little bit. I know the video is very long and detailed and descriptive. I hope I didn't bore anybody too much, and sorry for the quality and everything, but I kind of have a lot of shit to do, and I'm trying to make the video as fast as possible, so with skipping editing and stuff.